I'm on my way to what seems to be the most coveted estate sale of the year in Pac Heights, San Francisco.
I wasn't sure what to expect, so I chose to arrive at 9 a.m. when the sale started.
Hey, we've waited in line for almost 2 hours. I'm very excited. We're almost in.
Definitely didn't do this right because, and learning for next time, when an estate sale this coveted happens, people are going to want to get in. So show up early. They were actually handing out wristbands, which was a really good idea to make sure that the people that got there early and waited in line were able to come in and look in the order that they arrived. So it makes sense, but that's why I had to wait so long in line, was because I showed up late. Anyway, by the time I got in there were still some good things. I will say I think most of the designer that was advertised was already picked over because I gave out 200 wristbands, and by the time I got in, I was just in the general line, and I think by then all of it was gone. However, there was still so many good things, and I just love a good estate sale. I love the idea that someone's life and everything that they've moved through their life experience with is something that you can carry on in your life. Almost like this iconic lady's legacy can live on through all of us who continue forward with maybe a special dress or a piece of art or kitchenware or whatever it is. This estate sale is in Pac Heights in San Francisco. I also was not used to being in a house this big in San Francisco. Most of the places I've been in are apartments, and so it's just kind of cool to see the other side of living. Like the idea of this woman living here in this 3-story house. I think one of it was a basement level, but for multiple decades, and just having a life here is so fascinating. She even had a fabric and sewing room downstairs, and there were actually so many people who were interested in this fabric room, and I think that's even cooler because they can make something from this woman's fabric that she had. Like, I just think it's so awesome. Anyway, I bought a couple things from each room, and I'm gonna do a haul in my next video, so if you want to see what I got, come check that out. And by the time I was leaving, there was still a line wrapped around the block.